If that's not heaven, I don't know what is. One of the secrets to making these epic dumplings comes with the filling. So I'm going to add a few little extras here to keep the texture really light and really silky. We're starting off with some pork mince, and then I'm going to add the flavorings first. So I've got some spring onion and some finely grated ginger and a really good pinch of white pepper. Okay, so now for the bits and pieces that are going to help with the texture of our dumpling. I'm adding 1/4 cup of chicken stock. You could just use water, but I like to add a little bit of extra flavor, so I'm adding the chicken stock. That's going to keep our dumplings really nice and juicy. And with that, we want a little bit of cornstarch because that's going to bind with that chicken stock liquid and help with that silky texture. And then we want 1 egg and salt. And now mix vigorously. We want to really incorporate all of those liquids and that egg and make this a fairly moist dumpling mixture. So that's looking good. Now time to fold our wonton dumplings. Now I always find it easier to do this with a butter knife rather than a teaspoon. A little bit of that mixture into the corner of the wonton wrapper. Fold that over and then just keep rolling until we reach almost the end, and then press in the sides, and we just want a little bit of water on the edge, and we bring those together. So just place those onto a tray just with a little bit of cornstarch on the bottom of it to prevent them from sticking. So you can of course freeze these for later. Pop them into your freezer on the tray, and then once they're nice and firm, pack them up into Ziploc bags, and when you go to cook them, just cook them straight from the freezer. And now for that beautiful glistening red dumpling sauce. I'm starting off with my homemade chili oil. Now you can find the recipe for this on my YouTube channel, so head there if you'd like to figure out how to make it. And it really adds such a great flavor to this dish because it's infused with spices like star anise and Sichuan peppercorns and cinnamon, so it adds something really special. Make sure you get some of that chili powder as well as the chili oil. And to that I want some light soy sauce, some vinegar, and then I just want the tiniest hint of garlic. So I'm going to peel this clove of garlic and then shave just a few little gratings of that garlic. So not even 1/4 of that clove. And then some finely chopped spring onion, and I want some coriander in there as well. Now I love to finely slice the stems as well as the leaves. The stems add some crunch and they also have a really good flavor, so don't leave those behind. Yum, this sauce looks and smells amazing. Let's just have a try. That is so good. Oh, and that hint of spice. Perfect. So time to drop these into some boiling water. Now just give those 4 or 5 minutes until they're cooked through. Now these look ready, which is exciting because it means that it's nearly time to eat. So drain those off, put them straight into a bowl. Oh, and I love that. So that little sort of tail of the wonton is nice and silky, like a silky noodle. And now I'm just going to add a couple of tablespoons of this dumpling cooking water to the sauce that we made because it's become quite a nice little stock actually because of those lovely pork juices in there. It's going to add some extra flavor to our sauce. And now for the magic part, just generously give those dumplings a chili oil bath. If that's not heaven, I don't know what is. Just a little sprinkling of sesame seeds, and that, my friends, is a perfect dumpling dish. Now, the way I think these should be eaten is with a spoon, so that every mouthful you get some of that beautiful red sauce plus your little dumpling. It's so delicious. That sauce adds all these little fresh pops of Sichuan pepper and herbs, and the inside of that dumpling is like a mousse. It's so smooth and soft. You guys really need to try these.